Forget Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman. In the absolute universe, the Justice League is led by villains who are cruel, calculating, and terrifyingly effective. The Justice League isn't here to help. It's not a beacon of hope. It's a syndicate of villains with justice redefined as domination and control. Hit like and subscribe for more superhero secrets and comic book stories. The absolute universe isn't a miracle, it's a curse. Born from Darkseid's fury and the unbridled chaos of his ambition, this world is not one of hope, but domination. When Amanda Waller closes off the multiverse, Darkseid seizes a forbidden power, the miracle machine. But his victory comes at a terrible price, the loss of his arm and the sacrifice of his own son. With the machine's single wish, Darkseid does the unthinkable, he fuses his essence with the Spectre, the divine spirit of God's vengeance. In that moment, evil becomes judgment, and judgment becomes absolute. The Justice League, with Superman at the forefront, rise against this cosmic monstrosity. Their clash shatters the bond between Darkseid and the Spectre, but it's already too late. From the wreckage of battle, Darkseid forges one new world, a universe shaped entirely by his will. This is the absolute universe. A realm where hope has no light, and Darkseid reigns as God eternal. In this universe, heroes struggle to rise, facing brutal opposition and impossible odds. A few stand against injustice. Batman is knocked down by Bane. Wonder Woman faces off against a sea monster. And Superman is at the mercy of Brainiac. The heroes survive. Barely. But they face a bigger challenge. In the wake of Darkseid's warped creation comes a Justice League unlike any other. Here, justice isn't about truth or peace. It's about control. Veronica Cale calls a meeting of the most powerful and unscrupulous people in the world. As security advisor to the president, Cale brings together the group to ensure the new rise of superheroes does not damage the tyrants running the world. She is the League's architect. Ra's al Ghul is the League's philosopher king and tactician. He's over 100 years old, regularly resurrecting himself with the use of the Lazarus pits. Along with his daughter, he worships the one true Omega. A being of immense power and incomprehensible technology. With the resources of the Lazarus Corporation and his legions of peacemakers, he commands an oppressive army. Eleanor Thawne leads the top-secret weapons research facility, Project Olympus. Thawne has access to aliens and their technology. She is heartless, detached and willing to sacrifice the life of humans and aliens. She is only concerned with creating superweapons for the Lazarus Corporation and has no sympathy for anyone who gets in her way. Hector Hammond is the ruthless CEO with a quick temper and a sense of entitlement. When he sees power, he wants to control it. He doesn't play well with others and is always looking for the next win. Then there's the Joker. He doesn't find anything funny. In the absolute universe, that's even more terrifying. He's the founder of Arkham, where he experiments on those suitable and transforms them into terrifying versions of themselves. All to serve his will. Lex Luthor is the League's public face. Charismatic, untouchable, and terrifyingly persuasive, Lex doesn't hide the League's grip, he sells it. He's not just a genius. He's a salesman of tyranny. And how do these villains become the Justice League? The Joker has discovered an Omega particle. The energy that formed creation, and it has a moral aspect. It has a gravity pulling everything into its place. Making existence ordered and preordained. But it is linked to Darkseid. To stand against the order of the universe, to oppose those with power is injustice. And they have some help. In Gotham, Arkham casts a long, suffocating shadow. Bane is Arkham's enforcer. In the absolute universe, he's not just muscle, he's surgical brutality. He doesn't fight Batman. He's looking to dismantle him and rebuild him into a darker, more violent version of himself. Into a being who will support the objectives of the Justice League. In the background of the Lazarus Corporation, the twisted Brainiac is watching silently, calculating endlessly. His experiments provide enforcers like the insane Christopher Smith in his cyborg form. Exactly what Brainiac has in mind for the League is unclear. He could be a member. He could be ready to take over. One thing is for sure. Opposition to the Justice League will not be tolerated. When Green Arrow wants to change the order of things and end tyranny. Justice is swift, with Hawkman's mace cracking Green Arrow's skull. The absolute Justice League isn't here to protect the world, it owns everything. And the League isn't going to let anyone stand in the way of its justice. So what do you think? Which member of the absolute Justice League is the most dangerous? How are they going to get on together? Will anyone be able to stand a chance against this League? Thanks for joining us to the end. Drop your thoughts in the comments.